A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Shot a goal! And that has been clubbed away. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Marc-Andre ter Stegen. He's got everything you'd want from a top-level keeper. Great shot stopping, but also a very cool head and a good organiser. What's more, he's very happy to play sweeper-keeper behind that defence, mopping up loose balls before picking a pass and get his team on the front foot again.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And the keeper's got it again. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Iniesta. Good purposeful running this. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Can he finish? And that's caused a worry or two.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Gets a good foot in there. Driving on and making good progress. Budimir. Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Shin to shin. Big header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Now the finish! In he goes again! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nah, he's had it taken off him. Iniesta. It's Iniesta! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Iniesta. Oh, this is a terrific run. Oh, now here's an interest. He's had a hit! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Messi. A lot of space ahead of him. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Iniesta does really well to win the ball there. And the shot! No mistake! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. With a predatory goal.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Messi, Iniesta, gets to show off his quick feet. Pedri, and it's Messi. Quality ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Pinches it off him. He could be in here. Messi. And that has been knocked clear. And they've got rid. It's going to be another throw.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Neymar wins the duel this time. Stood up well to him there. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's through, now is he in? Messi. There's the header. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Pau Kubasi takes control of it and he's on the move. And there is the half-time whistle. Where do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Barcelona are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
Barcelona are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. Look at the great chance! They've done it! The second half sparks straight into life!
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Wilshere. Iniesta. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Budimir! Davis. Wilshere. And once more he proves rigid and robust. And no, that was never going to make it. Pedri. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense and so was the relief. The great escape.
Neymar, given the lift of his goal. Pamplona deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more...
Can he finish? And it's come back out to him. He's done very well to get to that.
Zaragoza really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, he's onto this.
a shot!
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak. Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, what has happened? Big chance! It's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, look, Peter, who knows what's about to happen from here? I doubt this will be the final score, though.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. No, that's been intercepted. Chance here to counter. He's picked his way through. That's a shade optimistic. And he's cut it out. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Neymar.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Messi! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Pedri goes steaming forward, showing good feet. And that is expertly dealt with. He's had a shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Loic Gomez. Pau Kubasi gets over and intercepts. Now, can he find a finish? That's really well cleared. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Great ball if he can get there. He's one-on-one. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Yamal! And again! Oh, it's come loose.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Time added on 4 minutes. Zaragoza. And that's it. Barcelona have emerged victorious in this.